So the young genius swordmaster that helped the main character out at the banquet, he's there to invite the saved sack leader and the main character to a conference/competition that's happening. It usually gets held every 10 years, but it's being held 1 year sooner because of everything that has happened. And he's there to invite them. He also wants to have a little kind of fight with the main character, get off their skills to each other. And let's just say the male lead is not pleased with this. The male lead does not like how close this young genius is towards the main character and literally picks a fight with him. And the young genius is like, yeah, I can't fight you because my skills aren't the same level as yours. I'm barely compared to the main character, and the main character barely compares to you. I cannot fight you. But the male lead, being the jealous, drinking Wegener straight from the jar, literally drinking it from a barrel or a literal lake, is like, yeah, no. This man gets jealous over children being close to the main character. There's no surprise he's going to be jealous when a young man gets close to the main character. So he literally tries picking a fight with the young man, and the main character's trying to stop them from fighting. He's like, I don't know why this fight started or why the male lead's picking a fight, but please don't fight here. Do not fight. This is not a fight that needs to happen. I'm like, because your husband drinks Wegener from a lake. Your husband could drink Wegener from the ocean. He looks at your disciples and gets upset, honey. This man drinks Wegener like it's no one's business. He drinks Wegener more than the male lead and fucking scum saving system. He drinks more Wegener than that kid does. So the male lead didn't follow them all the way to the conference. He only followed them part way because he wanted to be with the main character's side until he had to go the different direction to whoever he was going to deal with. But he still wanted to be with the main character's side for a bit. And when they stopped at a location, which was the location the male lead was splitting away from them, and they're sitting down having a meal, he reveals to the main character he has a new weakness. His old weakness is not going to be a problem with him anymore. He fixed that issue and problem, but now he has a new weakness. And this weakness is the main character. This is why he lured the person he sold the main character off for a sword away. Why he pretended he didn't know who the main character was, because the main character is his new weakness. He does this while holding the main character's hands and looking the main character straight in his face. Though this asshole's not going to apologize for everything he did because he has no room for regret. And I'm like, at least chase the Quaternium a little better. At least chase it a little better. Like, you freaking asshole, chase it a little better. Like, you're doing a little good job, but at least chase it a little better. I'm just saying. Because your husband, he deserves the whole wide world. Because he's so great like that. I'm like, chase it a little better, dude. Just chase it a little better. The main character's Marshall sister, she's hot. Also, can we say something? I know they're not blood related, but they kind of look the same. Him and his Marshall sister, they kind of look like they could pass off actual bio siblings. I'm kind of I know she doesn't fully look like the main character, but I feel like if the main character had been a woman, he'd look like her. I'm just saying. Also, she's the main character's best Marshall sibling. The fanfic I read where the main character is a concubine to the male lead, she was amazing in that fanfic, and she's 10 times more amazing in this novel. When she found the main character had fall, she was suspicious by that, full-on suspicious of it. Her traitorous Marshall brother, his behavior, she got suspicious about. When she heard the main character returned but left and their traitorous Marshall brother couldn't get him to stay, she found that suspicious. Also, the behavior of their doormat Marshall brother made her go, that doesn't seem right. She started questioning the doormat Marshall brother was going on. She started questioning the traitorous Marshall brother what was going on. And, he kept denying her questioning or what was going on. He kept giving excuses, and she would not let it go because she was like, yeah, this doesn't sound right. Where is our brother? Where is our sack leader? Where is he? She was like, And then he tried killing her. Their traitorous Marshall brother tried freaking killing her, and she escaped. She ran away. She made sure to leave their younger one a message of what was going on and what truthfully happened, but she doesn't know what has happened to him. But she made sure that he knew the truth before she left. And she's been wandering around ever since. And I just think she's awesome. She's cool. favorite character. Like, I absolutely adore her. Also, I think something's going on between the main character's Marshall sister and the record keeper. Like, something's going on between them, because the Marshall sister, after she defeats someone in a competition, she goes to the record keeper and is like, oh, you were all over this person when they were fighting, but when I defeat them, you won't even look up to say hi to me. Even when I arrive, you didn't look up to say hi to me. Like, don't we have this kind of relationship going on? Which they don't reveal what kind of relationship was, but the record keeper is keeping her nose down. And it goes, yeah, it was pretty obvious you were gonna win that fight. Like, it's an if and no situation. And the, Marshall's sister gets really upset over this. And I'm like, are they, like, ex-girlfriends? Are they girlfriends? And the record keeper is pretending they're... I know I'm probably looking way too into it. But, like, I think there's something going on between these two. And then when the record keeper was giving out the list of people who are top 10 martial artists, and she was talking about the main character's 2 fights, the one that he lost because of the plot caused by their traitorous Marshall brother, and then the fight he had at the banquet. The Marshall sister stood up to protect her brother's honor. She's like, hey, my brother deserves a higher position at 10. And the record keeper's like, hey, you didn't let me finish. You're accusing me of being biased, but you hadn't even let me finish, which she reveals that she has the main character tied with someone else in the number 5 spot. I'm like, something's going on between these two ladies. I just know it. There's something going on.